road, night game, then Penn State, night game on the road. They're playing home for Michigan, and then they have to come here. How tough is that? I mean, how much of an advantage is this for the home team when you have that kind of situation?
I think, you know, to kind of maybe divert from your question particularly, I think last year the situation that got set up was Wisconsin got us off a bye, Penn State got us off a bye. I think, you know, as Penn State goes into, has game day here, big atmosphere for them over there at Beaver Stadium, and then they, you know, play a team up north, and then coming with us, coming here to play us off a bye week 2, I think it's a huge advantage for us. Obviously, get guys rested up, get guys, you know, relaxed, and get an extra week of extra preparation. You know, I've already watched 4 games of theirs. I've already looking at, you know, what we're doing offensively, you know, to scheme them up and how to, you know, put some of their guys in space to exploit some of their players. And so I think it's a big matchup for us. And again, it's a huge advantage for us just having coming off a bye week.
How exhausted were you after the Penn State game, just having that grind back to back?
It is. It's tough, but I mean, it's part of, you know, you don't get many opportunities to go down a stretch like that. It's a huge opportunity. It's able to week after week play on a big stage. I mean, Wisconsin, I believe, was on ABC. Penn State was on ESPN or ABC, one of those two. So you get those huge moments to be able to showcase your skills on national television, on night games, back-to-back weeks. So it's a huge honor. It's a huge compliment to us as a program itself. You know, we're just looking for, again, one of the challenges next week for us.
How's the bye week been so far?
It's been fun. I mean, again, you get to sleep a little bit, you get to actually relax a little bit. I should say relax because, again, we're still a full metal jacket, making sure that we are prepared, you know, for Penn State. I know the story headlines are going to be, we've had this circled up there for, you know, X amount of time, just as the same as it was for Oklahoma this year when we, you know, played them last year and beat them. But again, it's just making sure our preparation is key, making sure that we go into a game plan, being 100% confident, know our assignments, you know, what we're going to do and how we're going to attack them, and just being confident that we're going in and playing fast.
I take it you're going to be watching their game this weekend?
Absolutely. So actually, I got a bonfire on Saturday with my family, but it will definitely be, I'll be watching it.
Billy, you said you watched 4 games of Penn State film already. How much do you typically get to watch if you just had a normal week to prepare for?
Usually, I mean, Mondays are kind of my day. Since I'm a graduate, I've already graduated. My class is a lot easier this semester, so taking online courses, so I'm able to kind of knock the week's workout on Monday, and then get at least a game and a half, if not 2 games done on Monday, and then be able to kind of continue to watch film, watch what they're doing, third down blitzes, making sure that the preparation going in there, understanding and being able to identify looks is 100% making sure for me to feel confident in the game plan.
Billy, when after the game last week, when you saw the upsets of ranked teams against non-ranked teams, any team now in college football, there's such, you know, great parity there that, you know, there's anybody can lose at any time. How do you tell the guys or keep everybody up to say, look what happened last week, look what happened to this team? Look, how do you prepare for that in an off week?
So I think the biggest thing, one, is to make sure you don't take anybody lightly. First off, going into a week, and that's not to say that you know Clemson or Washington State or whoever the third Washington took a team lightly, and that's to make sure, again, you know, my job as a center, as a fifth-year senior, as a captain of this team, of this offense as well, is to make sure that we're continuing to play fast, don't take the throttle off anybody. You know, we were particularly, you know, in a case like last week when Nebraska came back on Oregon, and to make sure that, again, we have a team, the team can build momentum, and again, you still got, you know, in a game of 60 minutes, you still got another 30 minutes to go play ball. So I think that's probably the biggest thing, and especially going into a bye week, still making sure that you're crisp, still making sure that you have confidence in the game plan, your fundamentals, and to sharpen up on some of the, you know, the fundamental technique aspects that offensive line play kind of gets away from during the season. So that's what this bye week's been really going into. Again, not taking anybody. Not taking anybody lightly, and to continue to have that preparation to make sure that the intensity and the attention to detail still there.
Demetrius Knox graded out as a champion for his first start. I mean, just what do you expect from him going forward, and just, you know, speak a little bit about his game, if you will.
So I think the biggest thing with Meach is obviously continue to build confidence. You know, I know that's kind of a recurring theme here, but offensive line play is confidence. You know, to shed light on myself in 2014, I was not confident on my first 2, 3, 4
10 TV.
I got around a guy named Taylor Decker to help build confidence in myself and build confidence in my play and the things that I was able to do, and that helps develop people. So I think that with Demetrius, making sure that he understands the playbook, make sure he understands, you know, the looks and some of the film things that, you know, Jamarco and I, or Isaiah and I, or Michael, you know, some of the guys that, you know, we're playing with are able to recognize and, you know exactly what we're supposed to do. So with Demetrius, just continuing to going into next week, make sure you're still playing at that high level, make sure his preparation and the habits that he goes into a game week are at an all-time high attention to detail.
What did you see about him?
Bonfire?
Yeah, yeah.
What goes on in a bonfire?
Well, kind of sit around fire and you kind of just talk to your family. I haven't seen my family in, what is it, 7 weeks plus 3 weeks. It's about 10 weeks I get to go actually see my family.
Eat, drink, and be merry.
So actually, a bonfire.
Bonfire.
No, Bon.
Oh,
B-O-N,
for bonfire.
Oh, I like that. Bonfire.
Well, my birthday was last weekend, so it was my brother's on Sunday, so I get to actually spend some time with
Okay,
him.
cool. Yeah, I've never been to a bonfire.
23 now.
Oh yeah, you're getting real old, dude.
So old.
Dude.
So
Bill-
do they have TVs around the bonfire ever?
No, it's going to be wedge with pizza, some White House donuts, and a lot of other fattening things. The game, well, that's what you got ESPN out for. Shout out to ESPN. Just everybody see that LeBron James with the paid Pandora account?
Uh-huh.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. So, anybody see that injury last night?
Gross. Yeah,
Vince sent it to me. I was like, oh boy.
he's out. He's
Yeah,
done.
he's not doing so
Yeah.
good, but-
You look at it once and then look away.